to be a soldier. Must maintain composure at ease, don't like to complicate it.
Back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Keyboard Warriors Monday Night MMA Hangout. My name is Eddie Law. Shout out to everyone that tuned in for the Cards Air Raid Report. Not the happiest show ever, coming off a loss to the Detroit Lions, but it's all good. Welcome to anybody watching, especially while you're watching the Monday Night game, Ravens Chiefs, which I'm gonna get to right after the show's over. So I appreciate the hell out of you guys for coming to hang out. Always a fun time with you guys. It's actually one of the highlights of my week. So thank you so much. But without further ado, let's talk some MMA. All right. Coming off this last week is UFC 253. That main event, man. Izzy's for look, we already knew Izzy was for real, right? We knew Izzy was for real, right? Like, that wasn't a surprise for anybody, right? Easy. And honestly, the first round, as soon as I saw, Izzy landing leg kicks, Izzy was landing leg kicks, and as soon as Adesanya was like, yeah, go ahead, hit me again. It's like, come on. All right. Is the audio working? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Is it not working? I'm broken. Let me know. Maybe you hit the mute button. What's up, Mason? Head kick my brother. Oh, okay, you're good. You're good. It's going great, man. Everything's good. Can't complain. Life is my life's pretty great, man. I can't lie. Can't complain about that at all. Even when you hit hard bumps on the road, my life's pretty good. All right, let's pull up the card. UFC 253. I actually watched. I watched some of the prelims and most of the main card. I mean, all the main card. I had family stuff to do, so I didn't watch all of it. But let's go over it, folks. Why not? All right. The early prelims on ESPN2, apparently. Danilo Marquez gets the decision win over Cadiz Ibragimov. Then Juan Espino, first round submission. I think I picked that one correctly, like perfect on Topology, because I looked him up and I watched the replay of some of his fights on YouTube. It's a big boy that can submit motherfuckers. That was dope. So he gets the first round of submission over Jeff Hughes, who had apparently a questionable tattoo on his back. I knew nothing about it, but apparently there's some kind of Nazi tattoo on his back. Does anybody know about that? I had no clue. Like, I just, I saw the replay of the fight and I was like, I don't know. And then I saw someone on Twitter saying, I forgot who it was. It was a podcaster, but I just forgot who it was. Oh, those guys out of San Diego. I can't remember. If I remember, I'll shout him out. But he's like, is no one going to ask that dude about the tattoo? But it looked like it was covered up. But they try to cover it up. I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is, man. I'm not too worried about Nazi tattoos anymore. I think just, show your ass to the whole world. Why not? Then you got beat doing it. All right. Then William Knight gets the decision win over Alexa Kamor. William had a really good showing. Took Kamor down like repeatedly. I thought Kamor was going to come out, do something crazy, and pull off a win. But dude, William Knight looked great. And I want to say it was one of his first fight in the UFC. I'm not 100% sure, but it was dope. Then Ludovic Klein knocked the holy hell out of Shane Young. It lands a head kick, finishes him on the ground. Sick debut for Klein. And I called that one as well because I watched some of his fights on YouTube as well. And I was like, this dude is something different. Sucks with Shane Young, who I think is one of the city kickboxing guys. So, yeah. All right, what do we have for comments, folks? What do you got? What do you guys got? Paulo doing his best Woodley impression, not throwing shit, 100%. He was scared of throwing. Someone called Sanchez Wish version of Game Bread. That shit was funny. Yeah. Scarf holds is sick. Yep. For real. Diego was chubby. Now, mind you, Diego is normally a 155er. Fighting at 170, great. But at the beginning, when he put his hands behind his back, and which is what they're talking about, the Wish version of Game Bread. But he put it. Someone said that about who's that conservative chick? It's Candace Owens is like the Wish version of who was it? Some like beautiful like actress. That made me fucking die laughing. So that was great. I'm not gonna get political on you guys. I just can't stand Candace Owens. That made me laugh. But anyway, Diego had his hands behind his back and his gut is just folded over his like shorts, right? Which is whatever. Who gives a shit, right? Dude, he had something on his stomach. Did anybody else see that shit? It looked like like someone took the Fight Island logo or something and using like tanning lotion tanned it on his stomach. Was that just me? Am I the only one that saw that shit? Look up the pictures. In fact, fuck it. We'll look it up right now. Diego Sanchez. Let's see. That dude didn't bother working out for shit for this fight. I mean, at all. Oh, never mind. It's something different. It's like a tattoo, but it's like that's weird. It looks like a crappy tanning lotion thing. Hold on, let me pull it up for you guys. It's so weird. Hold up. There it is. Okay. You guys see that shit on the right? I don't oh yeah, I can make it bigger. Cool. You guys see that on his stomach? What is that? What does that mean? GHBP. It's got to be some kind of symbol for some kind of Zen thing or something. Like right there. Okay, whatever. For me, that's the first time I seen that shit. And so I thought for sure it was some kind of Fight Island logo. It was so weird. But yeah, all right, pulling this back up. All right, cool. Anyway, Diego Sanchez loses to Jake Matthews by decision. I thought Jake should have fucked him up because Diego looked awful. He did not look good. Now, still as tough as always. Didn't get knocked out, didn't get finished. But he did not look like Diego. Fighting wise, it almost like he didn't train. His body, like his shoulders look like shit. Like he hadn't lifted a goddamn thing in forever. Still had the tank to go, all 3 rounds. But I mean, come on, man. It was weird as shit. Did you see looking forward to a fight? His coach confronted Matt Serra. No, I did not see it. I heard about it. What exactly happened? Because I didn't even see it. So what do you do with that dude? Tell him to go the fuck home. No, honestly, what is there to do with Diego Sanchez at this point, right? He's done everything. I think he's fought for the title. He did. Obviously, he was on Tough. He's fought some of the craziest fights you ever seen in your life. I mean, at what point do you say, all right, dudes, enough's enough? And honestly, if you look at his record, just looking at the last, let's say 5 fights, okay? 2 wins in a row, 1 over Craig White, 1 over Mickey Gall, okay? Then loses to Michael Chiesa. Beats Michael Pereira in a by a legal knee, but W's a W. Then loses to Jake Matthews. He's not really like a chopping block guy, in my opinion. He's just a dude who I just don't think should be doing it anymore. Because, like, if you're talking about, for example, performance, it's not UFC caliber anymore. You know what I mean? But I'm not one to be like, who's because retire, dude. You need to retire. But how many more times are we all going to tune in and watch Diego get smashed, like get thrown around by Jake Matthews? Jake Matthews, bless him, he's solid. He's not great. He's not going to fight for a title, especially not anytime soon. Okay, he's not. So, is that what we have Diego for now? Just to throw like decent guys at him and see what happens? Are we going to keep doing that till he loses a bunch? So he gets knocked the hell out. I don't know. I'm a Diego fan, so I don't want to see him go out on like a 6-fight losing streak. You know what I mean? I want to see him go out like in a respectable way. Fucking microphone. In a respectable way, on a win, on at least a good solid fight where he puts up like a crazy effort and it just like looks like Diego Sanchez of old. So definitely still has a chin, 100%. Yeah, Diego got a few new tats. Fair enough. Sarah put Diego's coach in his place. I guess the dude felt Sarah had no acknowledgement of his work with Diego. I don't know, but it was hilarious. Fuck that guy. Look, you know what that guy did? You guys see that video of him in the cage? It was Stefan Bonner. It was a bunch of guys. I think it was Meek. What's his name? The fucking Viking looking guy. Like a bunch of people. This guy pulls out a knife in the cage and he chases everybody around and called that training. You know what I'm saying? Stefan Bonner had to come in to give him legitimate corner. Had to be a legitimate corner. And he was giving Diego solid freaking advice. What was this guy doing? Diego. Come on, man. All that being said, I mean, shit, Mike Perry's last corner is undefeated. So was this dude up until this last Saturday. So it's tough, man, but I got mad respect for Matt Serra for telling that dude like you ain't shit. I'm gonna have to watch it. He got all hurt because media dissed him, and Matt made some comments in UFC Unfiltered, and Matt told him straight up, "Bro, I don't even know you, and you don't care for your coaching techniques." He doesn't have coaching techniques. That's why Matt zero fucks given. That's exactly why he got hurt about Matt Serra, because he knows he ain't got shit. And when someone as legitimate as Matt Serra comes out, Matt Serra, former UFC champion, actual fighter, knows how to fight, and legitimate coach, calls you out for being a joke, of course you're gonna get butthurt and you gotta say some shit and defend yourself. Otherwise, you might lose the one guy you got. Edmund to whatever the fuck, Rousey's old coach. He's way more legit than this dude. Honestly, that dude could actually coach stand up for guys. He just has nothing to do with the ground at all. But he can coach kickboxers for sure. This Fabian guy has nothing. He can get mad if he wants to. I don't give a fuck. I will hit up Matt Serra and be like, "Hey man, this guy's talking some shit." What's up, Drew? To be honest, I need to see Wonder Boy versus Edwards. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't make that. I mean, I guess I don't know. If they're gonna, it sounds like they're gonna try and make Masvidal Covington. I'm totally for it. Diaz either can do something else with him, maybe the Conor rematch. I doubt it, but we'll see. Edwards and Wonder Boy would be the fight, right? Who you got in that one, Drew, and everybody else? If Drew and Wonder Boy fight. No, if Wonder Boy and Edwards fight, who you guys picking? I don't want to see Conor versus McGregor in an exhibition. Are you talking about Pacquiao? Telling Conor I'm almost 40, but I would win. Yeah. Well, Matt Brown responded to Conor's tweet. What'd he say? Diego needs to get a real camp if he's going to continue. I'm with you. Dan needs to have that talk with Diego, and he needs to definitely bring Rogan with him. So they want Thompson versus now they want to throw Wonder Boy at Hamza. Bruh. I don't think we do that. I think you do Thompson Edwards first. If Edwards takes it, Edwards turns down fights, guys. Like, I don't think y'all understand. He gets like these fights that people talk about. He gets those offered. He don't take them. What are you gonna do about that? Drew says he picks Wonder Boy. Headkick says he picks Drew over Wonder Boy. Me too. Drew, you could take him, bro. We believe in you. Then Brad Riddle, decision win over Alex De Silva Coelho. You guys see that one where De Silva got punched in the eye, and then he drops like he just got shot, like sniped. He's like, "Oh shit!" Drops and shit, and it turns out it was from a punch. Yeah, that shit bugs me. So, all right, main card fight: Hakeem Dawodu gets the winner of Zubair Tukhugov. I picked Tukhugov to win this fight. I picked it. I didn't think I thought it was going to be a dominant fight not dominant, but I thought Tukhugov was going to finally, like, he was going to take advantage of his main card spot. He had to take it to Hakeem. He didn't. Hakeem. I'm just look when Zubair started running around and running away, like he was doing that shit too. Like Hakeem was like, "Let's go, come on," like yelling at, "Let's fucking fight" and shit. Zubair is looking at him like, "Yeah, let's fucking go," and then he runs away. I picked Tukhugov, and I'm glad Hakeem won. I hate that shit. Don't be talking like you're actually gonna fucking fight and then don't do it. Run away. Come on, man. That's not what this is about, baby. You can't be in here going like, "Yo, let's fight," and then you don't do nothing. I'm glad Hakeem won. He deserved that. Kellen Biera gets a decision win over Sarge Eubanks. Yep. That's all you have to say about that one. Brandon Royval's dope. That guy's so much fun to watch. He's a bad motherfucker. Submission win, second round. That was fun. All right. What do we got? He responded to that tweet when Conor told Diego he would fight him. Oh, yeah, fuck that. By the way, I don't want to see Conor fight either one of those guys. MMA? No. I think if Diego has good coaching, he could be respectable vet like Tim Means. I agree. I'm broken 100%. Or Miller. I agree. The problem is he doesn't have it. Riddle De Silva's fight of the night. Okay, but that was a fight where he got punched in the eyeball, right? I would destroy Edwards, KO him in 3 seconds via hurting his feelings. Yes. Just tell him. I'll be like, "Hey, man, you don't deserve a top 3 opponent." And he'll just cry. Tuka gave up. Tuka thought he was winning. That's the problem, I think. Harrison Bucker totally fucking me in fantasy tonight. Ha, that's what you get. Not a big Eubanks fan, but she's been staying active against tough girls. All you can ask for. Right. Losing to Caitlin Vieira is not a bad look for her record, especially not coming off a quick turnaround. All right. We have another Polish, not, obviously, JJ's not, or Joanna Jędrzejczyk is no longer a champ, but we have our second. I believe it's our second, right? But Jan Blachowicz, that's the last name I ever thought I would say as a light heavyweight champion in the UFC. I thought Dom was going to take it. Dom came out all like chill. Now, y'all remember against Jones, he came out on fire, throwing heavy, landing volume, coming forward. Didn't do any of that. Not in this fight. And by the time he even thought about doing it, his whole right side of his ribs was all messed up. Y'all see that? Big old purple spot, all bruised up. Man, I'm telling you. Like, Dom just couldn't. He fought, in my opinion, the wrong game plan, right? Now, in a rematch, could he win? Sure, but dude, Jan fought like a seasoned veteran that he is. It was dope to watch, honestly. Right. I don't know if he'll hold the belt for very long, but Polish power is pretty dope. How bad do you think he's hurting today? Look, man, I'm sure he's physically hurting, but I'm sure the ego took a shot on that one. 100%. Like it almost. I wouldn't say he looked like Woodley not throwing because he was throwing, but he just. It's almost like he came out saying, like, I'm going to save my energy. Like, no, dude, fight like you fight. Like, I think you go, if you fight in the title fight, you do what he did last time, right? Do what got you to the game. What got you to the big game? What got you to the big fight? Putting it on dudes. Pressure, volume. And he just didn't do any of it. It looked weird, honestly. When he came out and waited, I was just like, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Jesus Christ. Dana said he wouldn't deny doing the title shot if he wants it. We're talking a 205? Jones did tweet out like, hey, would you guys be mad or something like that if I went back and got my belt back? I wouldn't. It's not going to get you paid, but I wouldn't. Be minded, I mean, come back, win your belt, and take the heavyweight fight. All right. And then the main event. Well, real quick, actually. Dom Reyes, what do you do with him? Who is next at light heavyweight? Okay. Let's pull up those useless light heavyweight rankings. I only use them to see who the top 5 guys are. At least considered, right? All right. Jesus, and these UFC rankings are bullshit, but I just like to use that as a list. There's too many fighters on this roster to remember. All right. So obviously Jan's the champion. Dominic Reyes was number 1. That'll change tomorrow. Thiago Santos number 2. He's gonna fight Glover Teixeira soon. Alexander Rakic is there. Yuri Prochaska is there. Volkan Ozdemir, no. Anthony Smith, hell no. Nikita Krylov, I think he's got a fight coming up. If he wins, like dominant, like dominantly, I can see it. Johnny Walker, not yet. And that's your top 10. Yeah, I think Jan gets the winner of Thiago Santos Glover Teixeira. That's the only fight to do. You know what I mean? Maybe Jiri. And Prochaska's fun to watch. That dude was dope. So I can see him. If somehow the winner of Santos Glover Teixeira comes out and he's injured or whatever, I think Jiri could jump that line or that group. So John's gonna go back to 205. It doesn't make sense, right? A lot of shit has happened in the UFC. Don't make sense, to be honest. But if it's just coming back just for that title fight, just to fuck with the division, I don't think it'll happen. I'm with you. It really doesn't make sense. But come back, win the belt, just be a dick, and then go back up to heavyweight. That is definitely a Jones move. Well, it happened. Highly doubt it. I wonder how big Jones is. If you guys seen the videos, he's definitely putting on some pounds, like muscle wise. Right, Yuri. Right. Like I said, I think if the winner of Santos Teixeira comes out hurt, I wouldn't be mad at that jump in the line. All right. Oh, and for Dom, back to the drawing board. I don't want to see that dude for a minute. I want to see him when he comes back. He comes back and fights like he used to, or just I don't know, new coaching staff or something. All right. Main event: Izzy Adesanya finishes Paulo Costa in the second round. In a master class, in my opinion. I mean, look at the numbers right here. The striking number is 55 of 84. to 12 or 26. I forgot who said it early in the comments. And MDP saying Paulo did his best Woodley impression, not throwing shit. That's exactly what he did. Didn't throw anything. Waited. Ate a bunch of leg kicks. Kept trying to be a tough guy, doing bullshit like that. He would pressure Izzy, start getting into the cage like he wanted to, and then like once he got to a spot where he should throw, he hesitated so long, Izzy would just circle out. It was like simple too. End of the day, that stupid throw on the white belt at Izzy didn't work out because he got mounted by a white belt. I was exactly my thought. I sat there, I was watching the fight, and Izzy knocks him down, then mounts him. I'm like, you just got mounted by a white belt, bro. Nope. So Izzy wins the fight convincingly. Paulo Costa needs to go back to the drawing board, but he's gonna have to win a couple fights to get a rematch. Nothing in this fight made me think if they do it again that anything's different at all. Now, let's get to the juicy stuff. Couple things. First of all, there's actually people upset about Izzy's celebrating and talking shit after the fight. If you went on the lead up and your opponent was talking mad shit, and he throws a fucking white belt at you at the fake weigh-ins, right? That's face-offs. That was the real weigh-ins, my bad. The real weigh-ins. At the face-off. He throws a white belt at you. Are you not allowed to talk shit after the fight? Okay? Think about it. Let's put it on football, okay? I think back in the day, it was like Chargers, Patriots. Sean Merriman played for the Chargers. You guys remember he used to do this shit right here when he sacked your quarterback? He'd be like, this shit. Well, I think there was a Patriots fucked the Chargers up that night, and the entire a bunch of like the Patriots come out and start doing that shit on top of the Chargers logo, and people got upset about it. I'm like, no, fuck you. If you're gonna come out and you sack my quarterback and you doing all this shit, and I beat you, I'm not supposed to. I'm gonna do all that shit too, right? I don't care. And everyone's like, oh, you gotta have class. You gotta. Wait a minute. All this shit talk leading up to it, you people, like nobody said anything. Oh shit, so fucking funny. Oh shit, Izzy won, Costa 0, or Costa 1, Izzy 0. All the memes, yada yada yada. They threw a white ball at him. That's so fucking hilarious. That's great. And then after the fight, you gotta be classy. Please believe I'm talking some shit. I'll be classy later. Fuck all that. That bothered me that people even got upset. Costa had some good taunts, yeah, during the fight for sure, and then it didn't work. It didn't do anything. To Paul's defense, he tried to box Izzy, but Izzy would throw feints, back him up, and roll out. No, Izzy was, like I said, a master class. I know the Monday night game's going on, guys, so I'm only going to be on for just a little bit longer. The Monday night thing, it's hard to do because of Monday Night Football. But I just want to get on and talk about 2v3. Any topic you guys want to talk about, throw them out right now so we can get to them. Costa put out a video saying something happened before the fight. What did he say happened before the fight? Or did they have a moment or something? Or what happened? That's news to me. I didn't see no video from Costa. No, I did see one where he was just like calling Izzy classless. Like, fuck you. Don't do that, Paulo. Putting out a video of fake Izzy running away and then, but Izzy's classless because he beat me and he fucking celebrated. If poor, yeah, poor Ricky Martin. Dana said winner of Santos Teixeira is next for Jan. There you go. But I want to see, what is it, the Costa video? What did he say? Anyway, so there you go. Hey, you can't get mad, dude. You just can't get mad. Now, the other thing coming out of this fight, a lot of talk about Izzy's right titty. It looked like he might have had some gyno, right? Now, I don't know a lot about steroids, to be honest with you. There was one dude who in MMA media that was very much known about PEDs, and that dude did some fucking awful shit. So he's no longer in media, but unfortunately, because he's a dipshit, evil fuck. But let's see if I can find a good picture of dude's gyno. That's not it. Hold up. Someone from Reddit. Powerful Reddit. Okay, here you go. All right, this would be a good one. Let me pop this up for you guys on the screen. All right, you guys see that here on the right side? This is from, according to Reddit, from UFC 243, UFC 248, and UFC 253. Look at the progression right there. Pop, pop, pop. It's only on the right side too. Left side looks normal. Now, immediately everyone starts saying steroids, right? Now that could happen from what I've read without steroids, but steroids help a lot with that shit happening, right? That's super weird. Huh. Oh, here's another one. Check this out. Yeah, dude, this is super weird. I wonder if it's just him getting older. Or am I just making excuses for this dude? Let me pull up the other one that I liked. This one. All right. Check that out. Is this anything to you guys? You guys think that maybe something's going on? He's just getting older. Or maybe it's like a pec injury. It's really weird. I don't understand it. I would like to see Costa versus Till or Gastelum. Ooh, Costa Gastelum would be dope. It was about the post-fight bone, huh? Maybe he tore his pec muscle. Right. You can do that. No, I know 100% you could do that. But I do wonder if that's it. Now, somebody asked him about it in the post-fight interview, the post-fight press conference, and he said something like, "Why are you checking out my titties, man?" And some people took that as almost like an admission, like, "Oh, he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it." Dude, he just retained his title against the guy that was talking mad shit. All right, and if I'm him and I didn't, let's say like if I'm him, I'm up there and you come up to me saying, "Hey man, it looks like you so what's wrong with your right pec?" To me, it sounds like, oh, you're trying to say some bullshit. You're trying to make it sound like I cheated to win. Fuck you. You're trying to fucking grease, throw some mud on my fucking win. Nah, bro, you ain't doing it. Like, I can see that being the case. But I hope it's a torn muscle and not like proof of steroids. I would think if he was using steroids that both of them be doing that, but apparently it could be one of them. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. I have no idea. I would think that he would have gotten busted by USADA, no? I'll say this. All the noise about his right pec or his right titty, and I guarantee USADA's going to be looking at him way more. Golden Snitch is on the case, folks. I guarantee it. Come on. If they're gonna bust fucking John Jones, you don't think they'll bust him? Too much coffee today, man. Fuck. Anyway. So, yeah. That's just, I don't know. It is what it is. I'm trying to see if there's anything on the... Let's see. Any topics you guys got, throw them out, dude. I like how I think John Jones put it on Twitter. He goes, that right now John Jones moved up to heavyweight. Said that told Israel Adesanya on Twitter or on social media, like right now I would I would literally tear one of your arms off or something. Damn. What do you guys think? Who wins that fight? Izzy versus John Jones? Like legitimate though. Like 205 John Jones and then Izzy moving out. What do you guys think? Who you guys think wins? Oh, that's right. We can talk about Conor Pacquiao. Jesus Christ. I got to give it to Pacquiao. He already said he's going to give a chunk of his money to his country. Fuck yeah. Good for you, man. Let's see. Oh, and then Jared Cannonier next week. Is he the move? It's the move. Not missing anything in case he run to the table. Fair enough. He didn't say, just said not making excuses. Oh, okay. Right. John Jones. I don't know, man. It'd be interesting to see, though. Like, I would be interested to see that fight if they ever do it. John Jones, Izzy Adesanya. So, I got a few more minutes here. Throw out some more topics here before we get out of here. It is the Monday Night Hangout. This is your show. Whatever you guys want to talk about, throw it out there. I will be doing the ULI tomorrow night for all the political stuff and current events and all that. Dom Reyes said it himself because we were talking about how Dom Reyes did Woodley impression. He goes, "Got to pull the trigger." Yeah, you fucking do. That sucks. You don't think about that till after the fight. You know what I mean? That's hard to do. So, you guys see Dana White put out or Conor McGregor put out Dana White's fucking DMs? That shit was hilarious. Who wins between Holm and Aldana? I'm going with Aldana. I think Aldana. I think Holly Holm's up there. I think she's kind of done. Raw Dog. Who he gets next? Raw Dog. Okay, Izzy says he claims Raw Dog. You talking about Izzy? Or you talking about Darren Till? If you're talking Darren Till, he gets Caitlin Chukagian, who says she's down for Raw Dog. Y'all see that tweet? I was like, oh boy, the internet got a hold of, isn't getting a hold of this shit. You're in trouble, girl. No one told her husband. Just kidding. But I don't know. Fuck, if it's Darren Till, I don't know. I don't know. I'm honestly, I don't. I want to see Darren Till. Nah. Okay, Darren Till 170 is way more crazy to watch than Darren Till 185. I think 185 fighting guys his size. I don't know about that. Fighting guys smaller than him. That's the move for Darren Till. I don't know. I don't know who you give him next, man. Sorry, I'm getting a bunch of messages. Oh, someone's asking me on Twitter about the Nate Diaz, the little round 4 highlight reel that he put up. It's just him promoting himself. I mean, round 4 insinuates a Masvidal rematch, right? Which doesn't sound like it's gonna happen. I'm assuming Nate's not taking what Dana White's throwing, giving him, trying to pay him for that fight, and so he's just like, "Fuck it, then we'll do Covington Masvidal." Which honestly, honestly, I'd watch either fight, but right now with the heat that Covington's got on him, I think I don't think anyone would be upset about watching that fight, right? Over the Diaz fight, and obviously, I'm obviously a Diaz fan. Brandon Royval, the real Raw Dog. Pantoja. That's a move. He called somebody out, didn't he? Who did he call? Was it Pantoja that he called out? Let's see. Who called out Joseph Benavidez? Like this last weekend, I think. Was it him? I want to say it was him. Can't remember. But I want to say he called out Joe B. All right. Checking on the score of the Monday night game for you guys real quick. I'm going to be upset because I like the Ravens. And I got like 2 Ravens on pretty much all my fantasy teams. 4 touchdowns of the first. Jesus Christ. Oh, geez. 27-10. God damn. I'm telling you, it's going to take a bunch of like a couple injuries to make the Chiefs human. For real. All right. Yeah, I'm not hype on Darren Till, me neither. Any predictions on the Tough weight class coaches? Nope, no idea. I haven't watched Tough in years. I got tired of that shit. It just reminded me of MTV Real World Road Rules Challenge. Like, I'll watch it now that they bring it back. It's been a minute, right? So we'll see. I'd love to see some heavyweights though. I just like heavyweights. He thanked Joby. Got it. Got some just a stepping stone at 185. Yeah, let it happen. I mean, if Gastelum wins, he starts getting his legitimacy back, right? As an actual contender. Last fight was sad for him, though. What the fuck? Did the Chiefs just fumble? Or maybe I don't know. I gotta watch the game in a minute. All right, guys. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Appreciate the hell out of you guys hanging out. I know it's like a Monday night and everything, but it being a Monday night's kind of weird. I don't know who this is. Or Travis fought a charity fight. That dude does it all the time. Real quick before I go, McGregor Pacquiao. Who's winning that fight? That Mason. Who's winning that fight? Real quick. Who's winning that fight? McGregor Pacquiao. Because I don't think it's McGregor. Someone put okay. So I don't know if you guys saw my tweet. I said I made a joke about McGregor and I lost followers immediately. That's 100% true. I lost like 20 followers immediately. I was like, whoa! I did not know I was getting followed by the. No, I don't give a fuck about that fight. Okay, caring about that fight and then want to know who you guys think wins. Drew wins. Drew wins every fight. Drew's the man. But caring about that fight and then laughing about. So what I did is I posted I went on Facebook. And I was reading, I go on the groups there to see what everyone's talking about fight wise. And someone put, Pacquiao's fighting McGregor for charity. And then someone put, Pacquiao's knocking out Conor McGregor for charity. That made me laugh so hard at the moment that I posted it. And I lost like 20 followers, which honestly is like cleaning up my timeline, or my followers. But fuck, that shit was funny. And people got mad. I'm like, all right, hey. So Pac-Man with relative ease. Look. they keep trying to give McGregor some kind of legitimacy in boxing. It's not going to happen. I think Pacquiao fucks him up. Maybe not fucks him up. I think respectfully beats him. So I'll read the news articles about who wins. I won't even watch the highlights. I'm definitely not paying for it. Honestly, I'll watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Honestly, I like Pacquiao, but I'm not gonna pay a dime for it. But I'm with you. If you don't want, if I miss it, I won't care. You know what I mean? But I do a fight podcast, so I kind of gotta watch it anyway. All right, guys. Appreciate the hell of you guys for watching this, for hanging out with me and everything tonight. As the season goes on, obviously at the end of the season, these will be way more fun. I might start doing this on Sunday night. Might be easier. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. Tomorrow night, the ULI, obviously the Undisclosed Location Invasion podcast. I mumbled the fuck out of that. The ULI goes live tomorrow night. I think 6:30. We'll be talking. I'll be talking. It's another hangout, obviously, right? Last week we got really into gun control. We'll see how it goes tomorrow night. We got taxes we could talk about. I say shit's political, current events. If you are not about that shit, I don't blame you for not watching. I do appreciate that. If you do tune in to come hang out and everything, I do appreciate it. But if you don't, I don't blame you. I was trying to stay away from political shit and current events, but I fucking ended up getting into it way too much. So I'm like, fuck it, let's just do a podcast where it's just about that. That way I don't bring it into this show too much, okay? And we can keep it about fighting at the very least here. So if you are about current events and politics, tomorrow night, you guys already follow me on Elal32 on Twitter. You will get the notification on there. And then any college football fans, Arizona football, I'm an Arizona football guy. I host the Believe in Arizona Football podcast. Our show drops tomorrow morning on everything, YouTube, fucking iTunes, Spotify, everywhere, right? All right. And of course, Wednesday night, Keyboard Warriors Live, myself, Fred Kirby, and whoever we get to be the third guy to replace Jesse for the week. We'll be talking, obviously, UFC 253. We'll talk about this weekend's card and all this shit. So, again, keyboardwarriorsmma.com for all the shows. We're on iTunes, Stitcher. We're on everything podcast-wise. You see all the Twitter handles there. Shout out to repthewarriors.com, spricepros.com. You guys are dope. Shout out to everyone who tuned in. Headkick, my brother Headkick. You guys know how we do. Always putting out interviews and everything. I'm Broken. Mason, my brother Daniel. Who else do we have? We had Drew was here a while ago. BTS. There you go, dude. Drew, and everyone that tuned in. You guys are dope as hell. All right. We don't mind. We don't care about numbers here. It's all about who shows up and hangs out and quality of the show. If you enjoyed it, appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about us. You guys are dope. Catch you guys tomorrow night for the ULI. For myself, Fred Kirby, we love the hell out of you guys. Good night. Good night, Wilshire.